Hello, 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 everybody. Let's see, how do I open the chat? How are you guys? Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm not sure. Can you all see me and hear me okay? Michelle from Boston, Lincolnshire. Hey, Justin. Okay, guys, I have to be super honest with you. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm here. Hello, Letty. Okay, so Tanya, Miss Tanya, let's talk about that grocery store. Deborah, everybody, Ron, you guys are amazing. Okay. Bear with me. For those who don't know me, I guess we can get right into it. People can come in as they come in. That's cool. My name is Abigail. I'm the project manager at Rhino. I'm coming to you live from my apartment. So you get to see, this is, this is what I am living like outside of Rhino. Hey, Scott, how are you guys doing today? Should we have like a check-in? Everybody in the chat, like, I don't know, what emoji feels like you today? How are you feeling on a scale of crazy emojis? So I'll put my emoji in there too. It looks like I'm Anthony, but I'm not. I was joking with him that I should get a cardboard cutout of his face. So yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, Tanji, super cool. I love it. I don't know. I just thought we should do something a little bit silly, a little bit different, as you guys know. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Basically, they don't make emoji. Yeah, Ron, you're right. Is anybody here for the first time? Should we do a little bit of an overview of all the things Rhino? How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys have any questions for me specifically, or anything about Rhino, or whatever, anything that you're curious about? Matt, oh, everybody. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, let me know. Okay. St. George, are you here for the first time? I see your hand up. If you want to go ahead and write in the, oh, my appointment calendar. Okay, yeah, I will send out my appointment calendar. I usually take those requests via email. So I have my block scheduling, but let me see if I can find the link. I will post it in the chat. Let me see, I'm just pulling that up now. So typically when I take appointments, I'm sorry, I didn't even have my phone notifications off. I apologize, guys. So typically, let's see, me copy link. All right, I'm going to put my appointment calendar here. Typically, I do block scheduling. So I will take appointments usually between 10 a.m. and 12 noon. And that's your time. Usually it's set in 30-minute blocks so that we can talk about your marketplace listings. So we can help flesh out any business ideas that you have. If you have any questions about any products or anything like that, I might be able to assist you with. For those who are new here, I'm going to, yeah, so feel free to schedule that, Brooks. I see, I'm trying to like keep my eye on the chat as well. Website building teams, what I think is outstanding, or what is outstanding about the teams. So I think, oh, did I send? Yeah, I sent my schedule to everybody. Okay, so the website building team. So what we've got going on right now is we've got a website building team, and that team is going to be building out all of your websites. So we have seen a lot of requests coming in through the Rhino Marketplace for folks who don't have a website yet, for folks who don't have a logo. I know there are some of you who we have your website stuff in progress, which I'm very excited about. I know I've been able to have a couple of one-on-ones with folks the week before Christmas and even this week as well. So So I'm super excited to keep having those conversations with you guys. At the end of the day, what is outstanding? I think it's just the team, the people that we work with. Okay, hey, Thomas, welcome. All right. In 1 second, Thomas, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a Rhino overview. Oh, I'm sorry. I may not have. Okay, send calendar link to everyone. There we go. Okay, so the calendar link should be live to everybody in the chat now. Sorry about that, Letty. I think I accidentally set it just to automatically reply. Okay, so yeah, I think in general, our team excites me because there's passion. So Anthony and I were talking earlier this morning. He was like, hey, we're gonna do a live. Can you go on the live? I was like, no, so scary. But so here we are. And I think that is what kind of makes the team special is there's a group of people who don't back down. And I think that's something that's special is like, if there's any challenge, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter how crazy it seems. We're going to try to find an answer and a resolution and a way to solve it. So whatever that challenge is. So I think that's what makes our team special. Everybody from our first team when Rhino very first began all the way till now, everybody that we've brought onto the team, everybody that we're continuing to bring onto the team are and going to be very special individuals who are exactly, Michelle, as you said, persistent. Like persistence is really, really beautiful. And so the people who are coming onto the team they have that grit. Deborah, what did I do before Rhino? I did a lot of things before Rhino. I come from a background in marketing, graphic design, web design, and building. Prior to Rhino, I have experience selling cars, managing a movie theater, working at a coffee shop. Immediately before Rhino, I was working in the automotive industry. I was working for BMW, doing a lot of their marketing. I was working for a couple different dealerships, writing copy for them, assisting them with marketing plans, advertising plans, several different automotives, so BMW, Porsche, Alfa Romeo, Maserati, a couple of luxury brands. And that was a really, really rewarding experience. It was super, super challenging. But I was looking for something more. I was looking for something that would be more of a growth and more of a smaller scale. So my heart and soul is in the community. It's with my community-led businesses. So after, my time in automotive, I took a couple of years off to work very much in the community, doing a lot of activism work, different layers of social justice work, environmental work, working with nonprofits, very small scale businesses, and helping them come up with business plans and really elevating their business and seeing it go from 0 to 3,000 is kind of that's my joy. That's a little bit of my heart song. And that's what gets me super, super excited. So yeah, everything happening right now with Rhino Marketplace it gets me really excited to see you guys be able to come up and bring up your own small businesses, because that is what I left my comfy automotive job to do. And then Anthony and I met and I thought I bombed my interview. And so when he called to say that I was hired, I was really surprised and really excited. And it's been a beautiful journey since. I know I've had some like one-on-ones with you all, but usually I try to stay behind the scenes and use whatever skills I have to kind of elevate other folks and elevate, other small businesses. But yeah, I think that kind of sums me up. I have 2 dogs and I have a son, and I'll talk about my 2 dogs because my son might be a little bit shy if I'm spreading his info all over. But yeah, my 2 dogs are shelter dogs. One of them we adopted from overseas, actually at the start of all of this like COVID stuff. And our other dog, Copper, he's how old is he? He's about 4.5. And he's Ron, you're super awesome. So yeah, Copper, he's 4.5 and he's just like, he's a cutie. They're both really cute. I wonder, they're sleeping over there. Otherwise I would show you. But yeah, so that's a little bit about me, my family. I have a partner, spouse, and we're just living out here. We're in Jersey now. Heart song. Yeah, Deborah, heart song. Like, what gets your heart going? What about you guys? Like, do you feel comfortable to chat? Like, tell me a little bit about your heart songs. I know we're going to be having more one-on-ones, but I would love to see like what is inspiring you all these days? What is bringing your passion look like? I'm gonna pause and have a cup of tea. So last week, my partner and we took the 2 dogs. We drove up to Michigan. So I have family in Michigan and I have family in Arizona. And we had gone up to Michigan for a personal family matter. We had a loss in the family. And so we went up for the services. And when we got back, my son had stayed with his grandparents. He wound up having COVID. And then we're like, oh, okay, like at least we didn't, pass it along to anybody up there. But we got back, he had COVID after, staying home. And so then we got COVID. So I'm still recovering from COVID. So I'm drinking hot tea. When I had my call, with Anthony this morning, he's like, please keep drinking more tea and water. Cause this morning I was sounding like I was smoking like 6 packs a day. So Annie, hey, how are you guys? I'm super excited that everybody is here. I'm really surprised that there's 27 people here on a live. This would ordinarily be like my biggest fear. You guys are amazing. So I know I thought I had seen somebody had posted that it was their first time here. So I do kind of want to pause for a moment and I'm going to screen share with you all let's see. Yeah, we're going to screen share this deck that I made Anthony. I'm not sure that he uses it all the time, but I'm going to use it now to kind of give a nice overview of Rhino and what we're doing. Okay, yeah, we're going to screen share. Okay, so let's take a look. Rhino research. So our why, wealth inequality. So the wealthiest 1% on the planet own 99% of all the goods and services. And that wealth is just so narrowly concentrated into such a small percentage of hands that the fairness is not possible anymore. So after the pandemic, the bribery, that corruption kind of kept open those big, quote, essential businesses and close these small, quote, non-essential businesses. And after this, it created kind of a dependence. So the middle class is kind of getting like, nope. And then you're left with upper class who are the government. They own the government, and the lower class who now become dependent on the government. And it kind of erases that middle class and these small businesses that are essential. This is, that heart song, the community, right? So when we look at it, we're getting to a point where we're like past the point of no return, where we're trying to get away from everything happening with this corporate greed and corruption. And how can we go ahead and do that? The power is always in the population. It is only when the population is no longer able to gather or make choices as a group that this power vanishes. And that's what is being forced upon people now. So that's what Rhino is trying to combat. So what if the population decided to no longer be a customer of corporate America and instead decided to become their own businesses, not only for ourselves, but for each other, and supporting each other in that? So we can rebalance the wealth. With the wealthiest 10% on the planet, they own 90% of the stock. But if the market crashed because the population boycotted corruptions, the wealth would rebalance. And this is where Rhino comes in. So the Rhino platform is built only for one reason. We are trying to create a business owner of every person and educate the power of Rhino buying within Rhino. So this is the now. This is currently what Rhino is building. This is currently, what we're all striving so hard to achieve, and our empowerment of you all to create your own business and wind up on Rhino Marketplace. So the Rhino coin. So again, what would happen if everybody became a business? If every business owner was another business's customer and all transactions were settled in Rhino coin? Again, this is what we're working to, right? Like, what if? Utopia. So what if everyone on Rhino owned a successful business? What if everyone on Rhino equally owned Rhino coin? And then the population would be able to take back a stolen future. So this has changed a little bit. We're not necessarily in a Rhino University capacity anymore, but we're looking at Rhino Marketplace. So we'll go and step 2. I know y'all always check me when my facts are a little bit incorrect here, but we'll be placed onto the Rhino Marketplace. So right now, what that looks like, let me go ahead. Actually, we're just going to jump here. So, okay, so we have full screen. I wonder, how do I get, oh, I see the chat. I can bring the chat bar up here. I love seeing your guys' chat response. Yes, we are vaccinated. I just see your question. Justice is my heart song. Yes, Deborah, I feel you. I feel you guys. So looking at Rhino Marketplace, when you enter into the Rhino kind of like ecosystem here, you come in through, our main website, distributivemarketing.com. And then you join us, the Rhino Marketplace, and you'll fill out this form with as much information as you possibly have. That form will get sent to me, and then I will go ahead. It also gets sent to Anthony and one of our team members, Natalia, and we'll go ahead and either auto reply, I think it should be auto replying to y'all, to schedule time so that we can have a conversation and we can further discuss. And that's if you don't have any assets. So what assets are you currently needing? And I guess I should adjust my language a little bit. So when I say asset for your business, what I'm specifically talking about is your logo. I'm also talking about your website. So these are your logos. Also, look at this. Okay, wait. Okay, super cool. So this brings, I get really excited about the little things in design. So thank y'all for bearing with me. And you'll come on to the Rhino Marketplace and look at all these beautiful businesses. So you can search by, we'll say, gifts. So if I want to purchase, oh, here we go. Perfect. So it'll show up as gifts, and these will be gifts based off of the keywords. So let's look at Revive Infusions. So this website, these are all of the keywords that can be associated with this business. But let's see, okay, let's also look, we know Tangi. Let's go back. Let's say I just know somebody's name, but I don't know their business. So I can go Tangi. Or if I know Mike, do we have anybody? Yep, so Mike. And this will help, this is just another way to continue populating our Rhino search engine. And we are, okay, Brooks. So we actually are not using Groove or WordPress. We're using Wix, and we're using Wix. I've been using them for several years now, and I use them because they offer as much customization as you need. There are certain things that you can get stuck on, but they've expanded what they offer, and they allow options, even more options for custom coding and different widgets and plugins and add-ons. So that's why we have that here. That's why we have Wix. Keep your questions coming, guys. If you have more, I will absolutely answer. And then we can go down to Rhino Partner. So when you become a Rhino, this is the Rhino Partner link. You can find it right from our main website, and then go ahead to Rhino Partner. I'm sorry that my presentation on this is not as fluid as Anthony's. I think in practicum, I know everything that happens behind the scenes to make this look like this, but in talking about it, I think I might be a bit clumsier than Anthony. So I apologize, and thank you guys for bearing with me. you can go ahead and sign up, or if you already have an account, you can go ahead and log in here. I can show you. Yeah. What's my password? Oh, yeah, I saved my password. Oh, maybe I didn't. Ah, okay. No, we'll close that, but you can go ahead and log into your referral link. We did adjust the referral platform so that folks will be rewarded. Have no, but thank you, Ron. Folks will be, and Michelle, you guys are so nice to me. Thank you. You're precious. So we did adjust the affiliate platform after having some conversations with you all and listening to some feedback. So I think this will be a lot more beneficial for you guys. So you will also be getting rewarded for the folks who actually sign up to become an affiliate, and very specifically for the folks who sign up to join the Rhino Marketplace. So when people come here, actually, let's go here. Yeah. Okay. So Dear Wall Street, when folks come here, when they become a partner or when they become an owner, that's how you guys will be rewarded. So you'll be getting your rewards. I know some people are like, okay, well, I have a ton of emails that I want to send out, but I want to have bigger rewards for actually having people sign up. Yeah. So we listened. That's a thing now. And it's all thanks to you guys being so kind as to share your very honest feedback with us. So keep sharing the feedback. I really, really appreciate it. And let me know how you guys keep feeling. So good question, Michelle. So the partner, so you can be both, right? So you can be both a partner and an owner. So the partner is very specifically the affiliate program. And that's what we mean. So when we say become a partner, we are talking about going to the affiliate program. And when we say become an owner, what we're talking about is becoming a business owner and getting your business onto the Rhino Marketplace. So when you go here, if somebody selects become an owner, it'll take them automatically to Rhino Marketplace so they can kind of get a little bit of an idea of what this is. And then they can join the Rhino Marketplace, and that'll lead them back to filling out this form. How do you get them combined? So Scott, I see your question. I'm going to say, if you can email me directly, I'm going to go ahead and put my email here at rhinoresearchllc.com. Yeah. Okay. So I typed my email there. I'm going to say, email me directly, and please email me. If you have just email me if you have 2 different emails associated with your affiliate links and what your current affiliate link is. Actually, you know what? While we're here, I'm going to stop screen sharing. Oh, I see a Q&A. Can you have more than one idea and website? We'll answer that live. I don't know what that, okay. Okay, so the Q&A. Okay, so I saw, can you have more than one website? So yes, you can have as many ideas as you would like. However, our ideal is to have everybody with one website. And that is to continue to create a bit of equity in our Rhino Marketplace platform. So that way, I would say, if you want to have a conversation about fully fleshing out, maybe one idea makes a lot more sense now over the other idea. But for the time being, we're looking at one idea or like multiple ideas, but like one website. And I'm more than happy. We can go ahead and schedule a Zoom meeting or a phone call and go ahead and continue to have conversations about that. So I think that question was asked by Michael. I'm sorry, I accidentally closed out the Q&A. I didn't realize that was the thing that we could do here. So that's super exciting. So again, just go ahead and send me an email or go ahead and fill out the appointment request form, and we'll go ahead and fill that out. But yeah, what other questions do you guys have? How are you guys feeling about the Rhino feed, by the way? Can I get a little feedback on that since we're all here? But for those, actually, I guess I will share screen while you guys maybe are typing. So I'm gonna put the chat. Miss Tanya, I like it easy to view. Okay, cool. Yeah, taking a look at the Rhino feed. So for those who don't know, you can go here and then we can go over here to the Rhino feed. And I see you guys have been so busy in it. This is amazing. Awesome. Thomas, you don't have to. If you have any information already for your business, you can go ahead and just fill that out and then I can respond, or you can schedule an appointment, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Like if you have a lot more questions, then I would say go ahead and schedule some time and we can have that conversation first, and we can even like fill out the form, while we're live on that conversation, if that makes sense. Amazing. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. I don't really have I don't have a lot else to share with you guys. I'm sorry. Excuse my losing my verbiage here. Oh, I see another Q&A. Okay. Are there plans for a blockchain wallet to manage Rhino coins? Yeah, Jean-Pierre. Okay, great question. Yes. So that's actually something that we are currently working on. And I'm currently looking into different platforms and different options for this. We're also looking into coding this out. You'd like to answer this question? Yeah. Does that answer your question? Yeah, thank you, Thomas. I'm excited for our connection call. Sid, Sid, this actually is the only time I've ever hosted a live. All right, Thomas, I'll see you. Thank you for popping in. Peace out, Cub Scout. Yeah, Sid, I promise you, this is the only time I've ever hosted a live. And I've learned to never say never. Okay, St. George, I see you raised your hand. If you have a question, do you mind just typing it in the chat, please? That way I can see and be sure to answer. Here, I'm gonna stop screen share now. Okay. Okay, Q&A. Are there plans to promote the metaverse? Oh, okay. That's also another really good question, Letty. So Letty asked, are there plans to promote the metaverse? I'm sorry, I realized I should probably be reading these questions out loud because I tend to mumble when I read to myself. Are there plans to promote the metaverse? Okay, so that's something that Anthony and I will be discussing. I know there are some plans involving the metaverse and we are still fleshing them out. I've been looking into all of these things with the metaverse lately, and it seems really, really fascinating to me. And then submitted back then and don't have any. Okay, Carl, let's see. Did you? Okay, I apologize, Carl. I may have been. So on January 3rd, I was in Michigan dealing with a family matter. So I apologize that I did not get back to you. I'm still going through my emails. So I know a lot of you guys email me often and I try very, very hard. So thank you so much for your patience, Carl. I will be sure to take a look at that email right after our live today. But yeah, again, I apologize. I was away in Michigan. Like I said, I was dealing with a family matter. And then, so I will go ahead and take a look at that today, okay? Is the goal for Rhino coins to eventually get listed on the major exchanges? Will there be utility for the coins outside of the Rhino Marketplace? Okay, so Matt asked that question. Is the goal for the Rhino coins to eventually get listed on the major exchanges? Will there be utility for the coins outside of the Rhino Marketplace? Okay. I'm just thinking for a moment because I believe so, but I would say save that question for Anthony. And the only reason I say that is because he is the expert on this type of thing when it comes to what the full plan is going to be with the exchanges, what the full plan is going to be with the future of Rhino, to describe kind of, where I come in Rhino again is like, Anthony has these really like brilliant, passionate ideas that carry us. And I usually do all the behind the scenes back end things. So I do the research on how it's going to happen, but he's kind of like the map maker. So on that note, I would say definitely hold that question, but I'm sure there will be continued utility, as that's something that we're always kind of like fleshing out. No, Carl, I see your message now. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I should have like extended my out of office message beyond, since I know it's taken me a while. A Rhino shopping mall. That would be really, really cool. Yeah, okay, Ron. So I see. So Ron, I'm not sure how I feel about the metaverse personally. On the one hand, I feel super, super excited about it. On the other hand, it is a little bit of a terrifying concept. I've been looking into Sandbox lately, and I see that. So for those of you who don't know, as I understand, anybody feel free to hop in the chat and correct me if I'm wrong. The Sandbox is kind of like another way into the metaverse. And it's like this digital world where people are owning property, and like Nike, Adidas, and all these crazy brands. And I think even Snoop Dogg has, property on the metaverse now in the Sandbox. So it seems really, really cool in that like futuristic sci-fi type of way, but also really crazy. It reminds me a little bit of that movie, Ready Player One. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but it's kind of that strange, like post-apocalyptic, super futuristic kind of thing. Fatima, yeah, okay. So I am currently on one of the webinars that she's putting Rhino logo on a mug. Yes, so I am absolutely going to be making a mug with the Rhino logos on them. What I've been working on today and what I'll be working on later today is I'm actually fleshing out some ideas. So we were talking about Rhino winter items, like some beanies, possibly like gloves. I'm going to see if that is an option for us, but the pattern for those, they're actually going to be embroidered. So it's going to be a bit of a special pattern, not completely different, but I'm adjusting, how do you say that? Yeah, so I'm adjusting our logo so that it can fit nicely into an embroidered pattern, or an embroidered, I guess, way onto a hat, and then also, yes, I will be adding mugs to that as well. So I hope that answers your question. How are we addressing the other coins tokens out there that are also Rhino, actually rhinoceros conservation? Yeah, so even if there are other coins out there, and again, this is as far as I understand, bear in mind my previous statement about this type of thing. So there will be other coins, other things out there that are Rhino and that are specifically dealing with rhinoceros conservation. So the, protection of rhinos. And I think that's really awesome. It's really beautiful that they're out there. And I say absolutely more power to them. This Rhino, what we do is something very different. And we may even have to go with, the RHIN 0 kind of look. And that's kind of like, that would be more of what we're doing. So even though we're not doing conservation, and we're not specifically right now looking at the conservation of rhinos, the animal, we're looking at I don't know, I guess in a way you could say conservation of our rhino community. So we're looking at building our rhino community and uplifting all of us, which is, I would say, like an equally awesome cause. I do love our wild rhinos though. Correct. Yeah, they are expected to trade on coin exchange in January 2023. Yep. Nope. Fatima, you're good. Love a good coffee mug. Yeah. Ready Player One. Okay. Maybe we can get them to have a storefront. For Rhino to have a storefront? I mean, maybe if we wind up like all the way in the metaverse one day, we can absolutely have a storefront. Yeah, Carl, I would agree with you. And that's the thing too. So we're part of our charity shop and part of the whole reason that we're putting together this charity shop is because we want to be equal partners in our community building. So if you know of a community fund, or if y'all have like a community fund that you might like to see us donate to during our month of, all of our proceeds going to a particular organization. Yeah, if you know of a local organization, please feel free to send me an email, let me know. That's always a conversation to be had. You guys are really great at asking questions, by the way. So I don't know if anybody has any more questions. I know we're coming up for Rhino Charity to have a storefront on Marketplace. Yeah, I think that would be good. That's definitely something that for Rhino Charity of storefront. Yeah, that's definitely something that could be talked about. But I think our goal for that, like we have our Rhino Charity out here. And then our goal is to uplift you guys and other community folks and community members who are interested in having a business, but maybe don't know where to begin. So maybe that's a conversation to be had. Jean-Pierre, thank you. You are as well. You guys all are. You have been so kind. And yeah, thank you. So we are coming up on about 20 minutes. So I just want to make sure that if anybody has any other questions, any thoughts, any things you guys want to talk about that are maybe not Rhino specific, like, I guess if everybody feels complete on Rhino chat, definitely let me know. Are you guys watching any great TV shows right now? We're trying to find a new TV show. We just finished watching The Wheel of Time. It's on Amazon Prime. It's really interesting. It gets into, Anthony mentioned your building site for Google Top 1000. Yeah, we are. Oh, have you seen it? Love that show. Yeah, The Witcher. Okay, so I heard about The Witcher and I did start it. I have to be honest. When I started The Witcher, I didn't make it past the first episode. So without spoilers, can you let me know if it gets any better? It felt a little dry for me in the first like 20 minutes. I was also really late at night. I work 90 hours a week. Michelle, I feel you. Carl, I did see Utopia. I actually saw Utopia. I think it was before COVID happened. And then as COVID started happening, we were talking, we're like, okay, maybe this is like a little too conspiracy theory of me, but I was like, has anybody seen Utopia? How do people qualify to, I work 90 hours. Okay, how do people qualify to receive the stores you built for Google niches? So that is something that is still in development, and I'm hoping to have more information for you guys on that soon. I'm hoping to have more information for you guys soon on that. I hope that answered your question. I know it's not a super full answer. Yeah. Succession is a great, you guys are coming in hot with some good shows. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. Okay, I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna make a note of that. Would you like us to adjust the levels to equal loudness on the every voice on the open letter? Oh yeah, okay. Michael, please tell me if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Is it Michael or Mikhail? You just tell me the first or second one. But yes, we can absolutely have a conversation about that. That might be quite nice. Good Omens. Yeah, I did see Good Omens. That was a good one. I never thought that I would be a TV person. And Mikhail. Okay, no, it does matter. It's super important to make sure that if I'm interacting with you, that I'm pronouncing your name correctly. My name is Abigail, so it's not that hard to mispronounce, but hey, I've heard it a lot of ways. I have friends in different countries and I've heard my name many, many ways. So I always want to make sure. So thank you. Strange and Mr. was good. I didn't see that one. Yeah. Okay. That's amazing. You guys have come in with some great TV show suggestions for me. So thank you. I'm not sure this is what Anthony would prefer me to be discussing on our live, but that's okay. He's away, right? So we can play a little bit. But yeah, all right. So I feel you guys have been so kind and so beautiful and precious. I am going to do a little something crazy. I'm going to leave you guys a surprise of Rhino coin for those of you who have attended the webinar and have stayed this far with me. This is like your super surprise. I'm not sure the amount yet, but I'm going to send you all an email this week with a surprise coin amount. And that'll be just for attending this webinar. So that's going to be my surprise for you, to thank you all for staying here and playing and chatting with me a bit. Let me see. Okay, Carl, can we have people on our team make appointments, or does it have to be us? Carl, do you mean if you have people on your team? So you can make the appointment yourself, or if you have somebody who needs to make the appointment on behalf of you, I imagine that would be fine as long as they have the ability to speak to it. Thank you guys. Hi, Nico. Yeah, absolutely. Nico came in here just in the nick of time. Did you hear us like chatting about extra coin, Nico? You popped in right on time. But yeah, I'm going to send you guys a surprise. Can I show a chart of coins now? I mean, I can show you guys Anthony's chart of coins. Let's see. Let's look at the Rhino Ledger. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I forgot to screen share. Okay. So I can show you all the Rhino Ledger, and bear in mind, this is November, December, January, and we are constantly updating the Rhino Ledger. I know some folks have had some questions about this. So again, just remember, this is something we're constantly updating. So we have everybody. Oh, I see some more questions in the chat. Oh, thank you, Michelle. All right. So Fatima, you would look for your name here. Let's see, we can actually search. Here you go. So this is where you're at. This is your coin for January, 100,000. We'll go ahead. Don't need to keep it searched. But yeah, so for those who don't know how to find the Rhino Ledger, just so you know, if you go into the main website, and I always start everything from the main website because I don't expect everybody to remember the full URL. So we'll go into Rhino Coin, scroll down, Rhino Ledger. Can additional Rhino coins be purchased if we want to add to our position now? Yeah, absolutely. Matt, you can continue to purchase Rhino coin anytime. You can purchase Rhino coin for yourself, or you can gift Rhino coin. So if you go ahead and click this, so this is where you can purchase your Rhino coin, and they're purchased in increments of 100. And if you click open into this, Fatima. Okay, thank you. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Fatima. Okay. I will remember, and I will not make the mistake again. Thank you. You can see what the value is per the coin. Click here. Oh, for some reason it opens a whole nother thing. It's okay. So yes, you can go into Rhino coin, purchase it here, or if you want to gift Rhino coin, you can gift it here. And this is what your USD equates to your coin value. So when you go ahead and send it, you can do the amount. Oh yeah, so if you guys purchase gift coin, I'm going to ask you a favor. What do you mean, did they go up yet? Is this like today's most updated version? Is that what you mean? Oh, in value? I believe they did. They go up in value every month. So they're starting from, so I don't know if you guys remember from December, they were at 0.015 and now they're at 0.02 for January. And then February will be 0.03. So they will continue to go up. So you bought it in December. So then it should be, oh, just lost my track. So from December, yeah. So for January, they should be 0.02 now. So they have gone up just a little bit. I guess it would be 0.005. Okay, so after the Rhino coin and then the gift Rhino coin. So if you guys put in your recipient, all I would ask is just name. And if you're purchasing from multiple recipients, put the name, comma, name, and then email, comma, email, and then adjust your quantity if everybody's getting like 2 per se. So you can go ahead. I know most of you guys have figured that out, but just wanted to say that here while I'm live with you guys. You can stop the screen share now. Amazing. Okay. Perfect. Oh, how do I go? Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. So I'm going to have a last call for questions, and then I am going to hop off and call it a day on our live, but you'll see the shop updated tomorrow with some new shiny things. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Bravo. Letty, you guys are amazing. And yeah, I'm so excited to keep chatting with you all one-on-one so we can talk about your business. When will I be back, my love? I'm not sure when I'll be doing a live again. I told Anthony, I was like, no, don't put me in front of a camera. If anybody wants to go to any like protests or environmental actions with me, that's probably where you can catch me live. Sometimes you'll see me in DC sometimes. That's the only time I'm really like ever in front of a crowd or in front of people, but the Zoom live kind of makes me nervous. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Scott. You guys are so precious. And Chris, yes. Oh my God. No, don't say that to Anthony. He's going to have me up here more often. Thank you, Mikhail and Annie. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm going to close it up. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Thank you so much. Bye. Oh, no, Nico. All right. Peace out, everybody.